Hey y'all, it's SheRea, what's up? 3 weeks ago, I made a video telling y'all about my crown breakage. Yes, that breakage right there. So in this video, I wanted to show you what I'm doing to grow out that area super fast. Damage will not win, y'all. Damage will not win. I know you're probably asking yourself how I did it and what you can do to fix your damaged hair. Don't worry, I got you. Please give this video a thumbs up because it really supports me and my channel. And I hope you'll eventually subscribe. My weekly routine has been pretty much the same for a year now. I prepoo, cleanse, condition, and style. It's a 4-step process that I've sworn by. However, quite recently, I started doing something a little extra. I started adding in a light protein treatment every other week. So I deep condition, protein treat, deep condition, protein treat, deep condition, and on the 6th week, I do an intense protein treatment. Even though I am low porosity, I want to make it very clear that every low porosity person is not protein sensitive. Not sure what porosity is? I have a detailed video and I encourage you to check it out. As someone with incredibly fine hair strands, my low porosity hair loves protein, and I actually thrives with it. If you are low porosity or any porosity really, and your hair reacts adversely to protein, then this routine may not be for you. But if you find yourself dealing with thinning, excessive shedding, breakage, and the inability to retain length, then this routine may just be helpful. First things first, my prepoo. Now I start off by separating out my crown section. This is where most of my breakage happens, so I've started to treat it separately. Hence, it's finally starting to grow out. Okay, we are ready to start. This is what my prepoo is looking like. I made a Caribbean hair growth smoothie. If you want to see how I made it, let's get this video to 2,000 likes and I'll share the recipe ASAP. I have tons of treatment videos on my channel, so I will link my DIY playlist above. If you're not into DIYs, no problem, I got you. I will link my favorite store-bought prepoo down below and it costs less than $6. So why do I do this extra step? Well, prepooing helps to prevent high growth fatigue, which makes your hair too overly moisturized during the wash day process, that your hair tangles, loses its elasticity or definition, or becomes easily weighed down, flat, or limp. Yes, believe it or not, too much moisture can be a bad thing, even for naturally dry hair. Our hair, like our bodies, have to maintain a balance. In fact, moisture-protein balance is what keeps our hair happy. I leave my prepoo on overnight, which is also something that I recently started doing, and is out of pure laziness. When I prepoo overnight, I save time on wash day because I have one less step to complete. I also like the idea of keeping the herbs on my hair for a longer amount of time. The next day, I rinse out my prepoo with warm water. Always use warm water, especially with low porosity hair, as it keeps the hair cuticle open to absorb moisture. Next, cleansing. For me, the most important aspect of cleansing my natural hair is working in sections. I used to work in 2 sections, but I find that 4 is much better for reducing breakage and hair loss. I'm using one of my favorite co-washes from one of my favorite brands, Soultanicals, and I will link the products down below. I want to stress that this routine works with any product. It comes down to technique and using these techniques consistently. To reduce breakage, I also exclusively detangle with my fingers. Brushes and combs thin my hair out and prevent me from retaining optimal length. And I will not be robbed of what the ancestors planned for me. I know the community is pretty much anti-co-washing at the moment, but every co-wash is not made equally. Co-washes today contain surfactants or cleansing agents that actually clean the hair and not just moisturize it. Use shampoo if you ain't convinced. If you have some length, hold the ends of your hair while you scrub your scalp to prevent matting and tangling at the roots. I twist my hair up and I move on to the next section. Once I do this process in every section, I rinse my hair out in 2 big sections to make sure all the co-wash is out from between my parts. Co-wash complete. Now on to my second cleanse. Yes, I cleanse my hair twice and I go in with a clay wash. I'm trying this clay wash from a Haitian woman-owned company, Negus Banda. If you shampoo, you may not need a second cleanse. But even when I do shampoo, I usually do a second cleanse with a co-wash. So it's up to you. There's no rules here. I apply my clay just like I apply my co-wash. And this clay was actually bomb. Definitely rivals my other favorites. I use clay to detox and add definition. I have seen the difference in my hair using clay regularly. Yup, I also rinse out the clay in 2 big sections. Then I braid up my hair in 2 chunky braids and allow my hair to air dry for 20 to 30 minutes under my t-shirt towel. Now for the final step in the washing process, my light protein treatment. I like to air dry my hair before I apply a treatment because over the years I found that my hair absorbs more of the product and maintains the effects of the treatment longer when I apply it on damp to dry hair. Before I apply the treatment, notice that my hair is shiny and defined even after air drying. That's what we want. Again, the first thing I do is isolate my crown to give special attention to that area. It makes all the difference. I am using the Restore and Repair mask from an underrated brand, SheScented. I love all the masks I've ever tried from them, and this is no exception. So what makes a mask a light protein treatment? Well, let's talk about the ingredients. For the most part, the higher an ingredient is on the ingredient list, the higher the concentration of that ingredient in a product. You can see that this product is mostly water and conditioning and softening ingredients such as fatty alcohols, conditioning emulsifiers, etc. So this product would not be considered an intense protein treatment as it doesn't have a significantly high concentration of protein in it. However, it does have protein and plenty of them. In fact, it has a healthy mix of different types of proteins, which I love. Our hair is made of keratin, so keratin, in my opinion, is the best and strongest type of protein to actually repair the hair. I find, at least in my hair, that even though plant or food-based hydrolyzed proteins such as quinoa, rice, baobab, and jojoba offer some strength to the hair, they ultimately soften the hair as well for a moisture-protein balance. So on their own, in many formulations, I don't get much of the strengthening properties. And lastly, hydrolyzed silk protein, which is a softening protein. Yes, proteins can be softening as well. That is excellent for moisturizing and leaving the hair feeling smooth. I think that this treatment is hands down one of the best light protein treatments on the market from a formulation and effectiveness perspective. And I know folks love promoting the use of mayo and egg as protein treatments, but stop it. I need us to chill on that and save them for potato salad. Food proteins simply sit on the outermost layer of the hair. The molecules of these proteins are simply too big to actually penetrate the hair and repair it from the inside out. On the other hand, hydrolyzed proteins, which are found in commercial protein treatments, actually deeply penetrate the hair and fix and restore damaged hair. I apply protein conditioners just like I apply deep conditioners. I have a video on my new favorite intense protein treatment, so you can check it out in the cards. I press and smooth the product in, and I make sure that I especially get it on my ends, because that's where most of the damage and fragility is. I also do not ignore the roots. With thick hair, it is easy to miss the roots when we just slap the conditioner on. I go around the perimeter of the section and I hit my edges because they are the finest part for most of us, so they can easily be damaged. You see this whole piece that's missing product? Not cute. Every strand needs some TLC. This conditioner applies beautifully, smoothly. It doesn't feel rough or hard going on, but it is clear that there is protein in it. I feel softness, but I also know my strands are about to be lit. I do the same thing in my crown, now working in small horizontal rows to keep the breakage at bay. Over the next few months, I will be testing out more light protein treatments, so stay tuned for that and follow me on this journey. This is what my hair is looking like after applying the treatment. The curls are popping just a little bit, my ends have perked up, and my hair is already feeling so much better. I put on the shower cap and I sit under my bonnet dryer for 45 minutes. 30 minutes is more than enough, but again, do what works for you. Now it's time to rinse the treatment out. I rinse it out in 2 big sections. My hair feels strong and soft at the same time. You can see how clumped my curls look and how much shine has been imparted onto my hair. I braid my hair up again in 2 big braids and I air dry, so I can apply my leave-in products and style my hair. After styling my hair, these are the results that I got. Super defined, soft, and shiny hair that I most definitely deserve, and you do too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any questions down below and I can answer them in a future video. Love y'all!